5th of June 2023 and we've decided to take up the option of one more day in Etosha National Park. I haven't been able to convey what a good time we've had exploring all the tracks and waterholes. We love just watching the animals and seeing what we can find, and we still have rhino, cheetahs, hyenas, etc. to find, maybe today. We're going to do a loop up to the northern gate and around Fisher's Pan, a smaller salt pan at the eastern end of Etosha. This should be about 220 kilometres. We head to the restaurant for breakfast and watch the fish in the waterhole get fed some scraps. They're like piranha. Feeding on stale bread. There's evidently tilapia and catfish. Oh, there's some down there. You see any? Make a little piranha. Then off to take up position at the first waterhole. It's busy this morning with both people and animals. On the drive around we spot a few more diknik. This one is a male. At this next waterhole there are more elephants and giraffe, plus these big corrie bustards drinking. I think the biting flies are bad this morning. There are tsetse flies here, so we need to take care.
No, I saw him, but I didn't see him getting into it as much as that.
This is Fisher's Pan, smaller than Etosha. You can see right across it. This is a location called Twee Palms. Some ducks here. Haven't seen much in the duck department so far. Also various birds of prey. At the next waterhole there's a bit of giraffe aggro going on. The neck swinging is a threat and how they fight. The darker giraffe doesn't like his chances.
Bottled it.
These two, though, go at it. It's a bit half-hearted.
Giraffe's getting angry. Look.
Yeah. This one in it. Yeah, they're fighting.
It was just two young males sort of like doing a bit of, yeah, you reckon? Because they're not real violent neck swings.
The loser of the other show is still hanging around. He's not happy. The elephants are just zen and chilling.
These elephants just standing head to head like this. It's very comforting. just quite relaxed and been like this for a fair while now.
We head up towards the northern gate, which is called King Nahale Gate. There's quite a big waterhole up that way called Andoni. It's a big flat grassland up this way. There's some Pumbas here. This group has some fairly large piglets, and Mama is keeping an eye on us. We were lucky to see these blue cranes, though rare and endangered in Namibia, and this is evidently the best place to see them. They number less than 100. They're beautiful with their black tail feathers fluttering in the wind. The warthog literally hightail it for the waterhole itself. Part of the attraction seems to be the mud.
Happy as a warthog in.
As in Uganda, still we are watched. Time to head back south and a loop of the waterhole south of Namatoni. There is a bit around, but as we pull into the last waterhole of the day, we see this male lion in the shade of the tree. I think he's considering his options. We sit and wait for a while, and then this herd of elephant come in. They're keen for the water and nothing better get in their way. The kudu take the hint, but the giraffe is distinctly unamused.
The elephants are coming in and everything else is just clearing out. We did say to the guy, oh, the elephants.
Is that an eagle over there?
A vulture.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, vulture. Can't really get it. One bunch of thirsty elephants.
Sorry if I'm in your way.
You're not.
The bigger aunties seem to be more restrained. I think they do a security patrol.
Definitely saw everything else off, didn't they? Look at the number of babies I've got.
Water, mad water.
Help, wait for me, wait for me, wait for me.
Once they drink, it's mud bath and for some dip time.
Wait for me. Another one.
You get the impression they like water.
Baby's under. But Mum, I want to carry on playing.
Stirring all the mud up.
Then there's an orderly retreat for the dust bath phase. This seems to be triggered by another large group coming in for their turn. I don't think I'll see as many elephants as this in one place at one time ever again.
Let's muddy it up so the giraffes can't drink it.
Whoa. You've missed it, mate.
There's another big group of elephants coming in, and this original group focus is still here. They're sort of like doing dust bathy stuff at the moment. And the little ones just decided it's easier just to roll in it.
It's a safari land.
So this is the second group steaming in. There must be, 40 elephants here?
Yeah.
40, 50.
On the way back out, King Leo has decided that a snooze is the top option for him. We head back to Onguma. We have a game drive to end the day. Out on the reserve we come across this herd of zebra. There seems to be a bit of attitude going on here. Even a bustard joins in. Like Overterry, we're looking for the lions, but we can't find them. We do see this communal spiderweb over one of the waterholes, beautiful in the evening light. This is one of the other lodges on the reserve. I think this one is the fort. Another Koori bustard. These are way bigger than the Australian bustards. We stop on a flat spot and nibblies get set up. Note again the clear space around, less chance of nasty surprises. Oh, did I mention drinks? We have to make a choice this late in the day. I went for the Rooibos Red Gin. Nice. Namibia turns on one of her sunsets for us. There are wildebeest and zebra munching away so close we can hear each munch. This is a bit of a milestone in the trip. We have one camp and one lodge to go, and then it'll be time to head home. I need another G&T. Emotional devastation aside, I think staying in Etosha for the extra day was a good choice. Seeing those elephants, not just so many, but watching them enjoying themselves in the water and in their natural environment, that's not an experience you can get in a zoo. Also seeing the blue cranes. I didn't understand until afterwards that it's a privilege to see these rare and beautiful birds. 2 lifetime experiences in the one day. The next morning, the 6th of June, we head off to our next stop. This will be Roy's Rest Camp. It's a 322 kilometre trip through a more wooded part of Namibia, unlike the landscapes we've seen before. We head up to reception to check out. No last minute call to go and see the lions. They do know where they are though. They've gone over to the reserve next door. We stop in Sumeb to top up with fuel and snacks. One of the minor roads we take has so many gates that Gate Babe has to put in an appearance again. Trouble is there were so many gates the fun wore off after a while. The drive is nice, but a gate every kilometre or so wears thin. At last we arrive in our dusty Lolux and set up camp. It's pretty arid here and no green grass like Etosha camp. Roy's gets some mere reviews on TripAdvisor, but it ticks the main boxes for me. Clean, yes. Food, good. Site's okay. It doesn't pretend to be 5-star deluxe, and it isn't, but it's not run down and sad either. I liked it. There are dik-diks here as well, just wandering around the campground, attracted no doubt by the water. I rummage around in the back of the bakkie to see what I can find us to see us through the afternoon. The last of the Savannah, that'll do. Then it's chillin' time. Actually, it's pretty hot, in the high 30s, so we read, update the social media and just talk about all the stuff we've done. When the sun moves, we move over to a nice shady spot at the back of the bar. When the bar opens, we migrate further into the bar. It's hell here, I tell you, but someone has to do it. I note the image on the screen above the fridge. That's a Galago or bush baby, and they have them here in the camp. The barman says they'll put a little food out after dark to see if they can attract one or two. On the camp library table, they also have an impressive collection of skulls. We have dinner. I had the mixed game hot pot. Very nice. Then we move out to where we can see the food pots they've set up in this tree and wait. It's way darker than it looks in this photo. If a bush baby makes an appearance, it's going to be a job to get a picture. No flashes allowed. After half an hour, bingo. Just one bush baby, but that's all we need. It's so hard to get a picture, and not only because it's dark, but because they move in rapid leaps, sometimes many times their own body length. You get them framed up and boing, they're gone. This is the best we managed to do. Not good, but... The next morning we pack up the rooftop tent for the final time. No more camping from here. We're off to our final destination where we're lodging it for 2 nights at Waterberg Lodge. This is our last chance to see a rhino. On the way we'll call by the Hoba Meteor. It's been on my geek bucket list for decades and we're going right by, so let's stop for a look. Then the trip is over. Back to the big city and normalcy we don't really want. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.